the way to Harrogate. This is a work trip, something like 40 pence a mile incidentally. I've done 27 of them so far. I'm on my way to the National Tourist Information Centre conference. I'm running late as you'd expect. But the actual conference doesn't start till 1:30, it's now about 11:45. So it should just give me time to check into the hotel and make my way to the Harrogate International Conference Centre. Because obviously it would be terrible to miss a minute of some of the seminars and talks that I'll be seeing today. One of the things I've got to do this evening is attend a gala dinner. It described the dress code as cocktail dresses and lounge suits. I'm not quite sure what a lounge suit is, but I've only got one suit anyway, courtesy of Manchester Register Office.
I met a young man on the Skeleton Coast. He was out on his feet, pale as a ghost. I asked him his name. He said, Lazarus, man. I come to this country from a faraway land. I can't quite remember last time I was on shore. Could have been 12 years, might have been more. But I've seen tribulation. It's troubled my mind. I can't quite remember what I've come here to find. And it's wind on the ocean, rain on the land. 3 drops of water, 1 grain of sand. I'll tell you the story as quick as I can. I got nothing but time. Lazarus, man.
So here I am, this is the hotel room. It's not exactly plush, but it's what you'd expect really. I don't have much time, but I'm here, I've got about 20 minutes to get across to the conference hall, which is actually part of the same complex here. So, there we go.
He said I woke up one morning, felt a little bit strange. By mid-afternoon, there was fever and pain.
Well, I've just sat through a fairly torturous couple of hours, 3 hours nearly, in an unbelievable auditorium. Looks like a political conference. Mind you, I've not been to a conference before, so it could be the standard look. Just lots of rhetoric and nonsense, and everyone desperately trying to take themselves seriously. The main theme of this conference being tourist information, forging links, and at the moment it all just sounds so New Labour, sheen and delivery, but with some awful delivery.
You have one message, one.
Hey, it's just me. I've just spent a fairly dull afternoon trying to keep awake during some of the talks and seminars. Not too impressive, but I've got to get ready for the gala dinner now. But I'll call later. Bye.
End of messages.
come back from my gala dinner. I've had quite a few drinks, you can probably tell. It's now nearly 1 o'clock. I've made myself a hot chocolate. And I only made a hot chocolate because the sachet was bigger, which in some strange way made me think I was getting more for free than a coffee or tea. I think I'm beginning to get an idea of what this conference thing is about. It's nice to go away, it's nice to be in a hotel, but essentially it's that real feeling of just totally failing to actually connect with anyone. Apart from the people who make these large sachets of hot chocolate. Well, it's now 7:30. I'm not feeling too bad. A bit of a muggy head, but nothing a breakfast can't fix. I did write down some of the things. Sir Bob Scott yesterday was talking. He did implore us as TIC workers to keep the flame burning. That's what he said. We had someone, Martin Havenhand from the Yorkshire Development Agency called Yorkshire Forward, and he was like a really poor politician. He'd come up with things like, we need to change that sort of words into action. Years and years of neglect that has been going on for some time. The future will be better than what it has been in the past. And he came up with things like, together we face the challenge. We also had Judy Watson from the Yorkshire Tourist Board. She had this PowerPoint presentation on this huge screen behind. And she'd come up with, we have to forge links. That's the theme of the conference, to forge links. We have to work together and we have to achieve results. But there we go. I'm going to go and get some breakfast and then come back up, get myself ready, primed and psyched for a constructive day at the TIC conference. Okay, I'm leaving Harrogate. The conference ended. Fairly dull afternoon. It's strange, it was only yesterday when, I'm getting myself ready to come to Harrogate. And I'm kind of looking forward to something different. Just even after one day, going home feels really quite nice. You know, last night's drink, for example, was about 12:30 or something like that. I just remember thinking, I'm off to bed, you know. And even today, at lunch, when there was a lunch break and we put on some nice sandwiches, you are supposed to network at these things in my small way. I have done that. But this lunchtime, all I wanted to do was grab myself a plate of sandwiches, find a settee on the ground floor where there were no other delegates, just go and sit by myself. So yeah, it's nice to be driving home now.
When the nightingale sings in the deep of the night, and the robin he sleeps on the wing, hear the toll of the bell ringing out, all is well, and the city's golden lights shining on. Ride the long black